my job. I got real cute for it today. It's I got a few young ladies willing to pull up, and they said they would take my kids' place. So I'm gonna pull up and see what they talking about, if they can fulfill my kids' shoes. You know what I'm saying? If I can pass the blessing on to somebody else, I'm you know what I'm saying, I'm willing to do that too. So you guys will see the next episode on Sunday on time, because I'm on my way to work. I'm not clocking out. I'm not finna go marry no random dude so that you can get safe or be happy or none of that shit. I'm getting ready to focus on what it is that God put in my heart. Everybody's grown now. Everybody should do their own shit and go their own way if they're not happy with my way. And that's just what it is. Everyone is always welcome back. I don't never close no doors on nobody. So you're always welcome to come home. You're always welcome, you know, if you need help or whatever the case may be. So I got a few people pulling up today to help me with this and be my assistant slash, you know, confidant, somebody that's gonna help push and drive the show where it needs to go. I prayed about it real hard last night. I prayed for them last night. So I did my part, you know what I'm saying? I covered John's leg, and you know, the people that felt some type of way about him, or the snakes that's running around. I covered Andre, I covered their kids. But God said keep going. Like, don't let them distract you this time. Don't look back. And I refuse to look back, because there's nothing back there. There's nothing back there for them. There's nothing back there for me. No, I don't want to cry this time. I kept saying that to myself this morning, like, I'm not gonna cry. I can't do it, you know? I can't do it. You know, people crying about fake Air Jordans. Like, I had a clothing store, so I had people dropping off stuff that didn't come in boxes sometimes. You know how the boosters do. So I don't know about, if your complaint is about your Air Force Ones, baby, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be on the internet telling on me, first of all. But, you know, hey, everybody got to do what they got to do.
Not she said you shouldn't be on the internet telling on me. Like, she don't do that to all of them. Every day, every chance she get.
I would never threaten his daughter. That's a lie. I said the same thing about his daughter that I said about John's kids. I don't give a fuck. If y'all don't want the motherfuckers around me, that's on y'all. And he took that some type of way. So, no ma'am, I would never ever threaten a child, ever. And if I did, I would tell it. Because I tells everything. So, I'm still not going to kick him for lying. I'm not going to kick no dog while it's down. I'm just never going to do that. And I ain't that heartless. So, no ma'am. I'm on my way to work. I don't know what they doing this morning. But I'm on my way to work. Okay? So shout out to the people that's pulling up to try to take their place today. I will let you guys see how that goes on episode 3. What are we, 8 now? So I owe y'all like 2 more for sure. But we're going to keep this thing rolling. Like Blue said, if I need him, he'll step in and help me to make sure that the show don't go down, because he respects what I'm doing. And we'll just keep it up like we've been doing. You know what I'm saying? When Callie and Dre pull themselves together and they need some more help, it'll be here. Because that's what we do. That's what we've been doing. So, and ain't nothing y'all can tell me he said. I'm not finna read none of them messages. I'm not finna let the devil entertain me against my own sons no more. I learned with Blue that, like, I'm not gonna let the devil entertain me against my kids like that no more. If they coming for me, let them come. I hope that they make a lot of money coming for me, because God knows I've been good to them. And that's all that really matters to me. So as long as you and Blue are on the show, we're going to watch, pretty much, because I mean, y'all was watching for me or him in the first place. But we appreciate them. We appreciate, you know, you got to have the role players on the team. We appreciate them. Like, you know, they should appreciate us. Oh, you learned. Yes, honey, I learned. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it took for me to see like what he was going through trying to help them, and me trying to pressure him to help them. It took me to see how that pressure felt. Like, no young person at 18 or 19 or even 25 is gonna know how to spread the wealth, you know, to people who just like don't want to help, you know what I'm saying, or want to have a handout before it's time. Like, we in season 1, we not making no money yet, boo. Everything is gonna go back into promotions and commercials and this and that. Like, we probably won't make any money, which is why I told them, if you ever need to stay, you know, at my house, you know, you need some food, you need some shelter, I'm here, I got you. But this project probably won't see any money past production for at least 2 or 3 years. You know how a new business is. It takes 2 or 3 years to clear a profit. Y'all know that. That's business 101. You know what I'm saying? So I maybe, you know, we got to give him that maybe he doesn't know that. This is his first year in college. Maybe he doesn't understand how business works. But my production team is ready to go. If anybody tries to insult my integrity or say that I've taken anything, my production team is ready to go with all of the receipts that match up with all of the payments, along with, you know, my bank statements that would show that I'm overspending on them. You know what I'm saying? Krishan didn't even have her hair done on her show. She didn't have no makeup artist. She didn't have shit. You know what I'm saying? I got them in linens and, you know what I'm saying, haircuts and hair weaves and, you know what I'm saying, all kinds of shit going on. But it's okay. It's, you know, it's nothing but the devil trying to collapse something before it gets started. Right, Blue was homeless and he pulled himself up by his bootstraps, and that's what you got to do out here. If it get tough, you got to figure out a way to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. He got a hell of a head start. You know how if you can't make something happen out of 20,000 followers, then I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. That's a good head start. Blue started with like 10,000 followers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a head motherfucking start. So, like I said, I'll always be here. He'll always have a place here. He'll always be able to come and go and do what he needs to do on this show to promote whatever products he has. I was trying to help him with his clothing, his brands and stuff, and paid for that already. It's already paid for, so he can just tell the lady how he wants it. I've been working with some people to get his stuff together, so I don't know what more you could give them, you know. I was just giving an example of like how her family pulled up on the show, like, and that show has a budget. You know what I'm saying? It has a budget for shit to get done. Callie and Dre's stuff stay done. Like, I don't have them out here looking crazy or doing nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Well, not too crazy, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not, just the appreciation level. It's always just the appreciation level. I don't care what your mama do to you. You ain't supposed to never, ever, ever talk shit or be disrespectful. It's just, well, he's in college, so you would figure he's you know, this is his first year in college. He was on a roll. Like, he was doing very well for himself. He's working on his book and, you know, trying to get his clothing brand out that he's been trying to do forever. And then all of a sudden it's just like, oh, you want to steal it and give it to Callie. Like, one's for women and one's for men, and I'm paying for it. So, but now all of a sudden he wants the women's brand and the men's brand. So go figure.